Right. So in regards to the previous one, with having to use a feeling Dremel and God knows what to cut the tyre off. Got new tools on the way soon. Problem is with power tools, especially battery operated ones, they just start to give up the ghost after a while. They never last forever. So we finally got it off, all broken off. I've started cleaning it, give it a wee clean down. Nothing special here. As I said, I was expecting a lot of foam in it. I did put quite an amount in, so well, I thought I did, but there was a little bit of foam in there, but it wasn't much. As opposed to the rim, as you can see, it's not too bad. I've come across a lot worse. But all we're doing here is just giving it a good clean down, so when it does go to the tyre shop, there's no arguments. The valve's going to be replaced as well. But while I was there, I thought I'd say I wasn't going to record this because what's the point? It's just shining down the tyre while cleaning up the interior of the tyre. I thought it'd be a good chance to take to welcome all these new subscribers and thank everyone that has subscribed, because this channel was just essentially built as more or less an archive for me, so when I'm doing bits of work on the bike and whatnot, if I ever need to go back on that job or ever need to do that job again, I can look back on it and remember exactly how I did it. Because you do enough jobs in the same workplace and you do so many different jobs, you kind of forget certain ones where you don't do them for a while. And it's pretty much why it was there. But no, it seems to have gathered a few subscribers. Obviously not big amounts yet, but I never thought I'd actually reach 100 subscribers at least. They didn't even answer the shop for me. I'm hoping it continues to grow. As I said, I'm welcome to thank anyone that's here, any videos you got that I could do, or any suggestions, or any jobs anyone's looking into or needs any information and whatnot, just feel free to ask them. Doing this is what I love. I love riding bike, I love working on bikes and fixing bikes as much as I do riding them. And seeing as nowadays paying them at costs, etc., and with how much they make, my idea or what I want to do is build my own shop. Most mechs around here charge about £60 an hour labour. That's monies. So I've set myself up, I've taught myself as much as I can. I study. Started off with electrics really, but then so I took it to all the other areas. Most of it's come down from the fact of I do a lot of travelling and in a lot of desolate areas, and when the bike breaks down, inevitably sooner or later, or after repair something, there's no service, or I can't call breakdown. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I can't get any help, and you got to figure it out on your own. And I just start to gain a liking to it. But you can you can see the inside of here. It's dirty, I know, but as I said, we can all sort that out and clean it up all later when it's all reinstalled. At the minute, it's just basically the beads here that we're looking for. You can follow here where the tyre's going to sit. All I'm doing is using pretty much like kitchen mutts that just give it all wiped down. So it is clean in there. This piece of one there, that when I do hand it over to the good person, is absolutely clean in there, even though I'm going to ask him to go over it with these, because normally I'd use my Dremel, but my Dremel's failed on me, so barely works still now. Now with that all being done, what I'm going to do from here now is just give it a wipe down, get off any excess subsies. this is where, you know, same like videos I like to figure out and learn how to replace these. How difficult it is, to be honest, but I'm going to look at how to do them as well. I just feel that the more jobs that I know, the less times I have to go to a mech and hand out my wallet, and the more jobs and more skills that I gather, the better I can build a business to repair motorcycles for a living. Every time you do build your gear up, and I've got a good mech nearby, and he advises me and teaches me things that I may struggle on, or I may not be too sure on, even though I've got some research. You know, I can always nip up to him and he's happy to advise where I can. It says I learnt with jobs like these, you can read a million books, you can take a million studies. It's doing it is how you're going to learn it. There's no other way. I mean, studies and whatnot can help you and gives you some knowledge and prepare you, but a lot of times it still doesn't prepare you for some of the shocks you can come up upon. It's coming up alright now. So there's a beaten up rim. It's a very well beaten up rim. It's the off-road one, and probably next change I'll paint it all up or get it resorted, but I think for now I'll say that the actual seating area isn't too bad, because the tyre is actually going to seat here and here, so this is where you want to be concerned about. Just look down here. I mean, this is probably where you want to be concerned, if the camera's going to get it. Just down here. But I might have a little trick for that. WD-40. Using kitchen scouts, bit of Scotch Brite. Go down it gently. Clean everything up. So I'm not too fussed if I remove any paint, because same again, I'm going to do painting soon. Well, actually no, I think I've already said before, I'm just going to leave paint jobs to the painters. I do not like painting. It's just a bit of Scotch Brite, a bit of WD-40. Using this method we can give the bead of the rim a nice good clean up. It's the same again with the videos, because I don't, well, I'll learn it all eventually, but because I don't exactly have, or I'm still getting used to editing software and whatnot, that you get raw footage from me most of the time. I can pause videos here and there, but most of it is going to be raw footage. And sometimes I think it's important to leave that in, because you get to see some of the trials and tribulations that some of the repair videos actually miss out. You can always skip the video or whatnot, so you can skip it along to other bits. You can see it all coming up and off now. The most important thing here is we just don't drop it on the mat. Don't want to mess that up. going back to where we first started, but we'll go around it twice, each one twice, and then another good clean up, and that'll be the job done for today on this one. But to be honest, this one donkey has shot me, I'll give it to that. I mean, I do service the brakes, you know, make sure the brakes ain't too bad, chain adjustments, etc. Although as dirty as the bike looks and as messy as it looks, the main mechanics of the bike are intact, apart from the stepper motor. But then well, I think it's the stepper motor, it's just got a bit of a rough oil at the minute, but same again with the valves, just do probably just do a valve adjustment. I mean, I did get that engine used, so who's to tell what the true mileage of that engine was? You know, no matter what they say, who's to say what the actual true mileage of the engine was? So it's highly likely it's due, you know, even though my bike says there's only there's about 8,000-9,000 on the Odo. That engine in itself could have done a lot more. But to be honest, any 125 reaching almost that mileage might need the valve looking at anyway. It's the valves in the VFR that I'm going to be looking forward to. Anyone who's saying knows about the VFR and doing the valves on them, it's a big job. Big job. Love that VTEC, but you got to service them valves. You kind of question the VTEC. You know, I've been studying the videos, getting myself ready for it. The biggest hard hitter is the fact of parts alone for this job. I mean, even if I do it myself, parts alone are going to set me back in the region of £300 to £400 if it all needs, you know, if every valve needs doing. So I can understand why people just chuck another engine in the VFRs, unfortunately. Yeah, even if you do it yourself for the price of the parts, you can what's it, but because it's my Levia, I think she deserves it. See how clean it is. It's coming back to the valve now. One more lap. One more quick lap. It feels pretty smooth now, so. I felt a wee bit there, but no, it was nothing. In a bit now. Just run around the outside. It's come up a lot nice now, like this. So it's not perfect. Same again, like, see, if you do see bits where you think you missed, you can always go over it again. get WD-40 in action. That helps mahoosively with this job. Just like good measure, we'll go around one more time. So the camera can see what we're doing. This Scotch-Brite and magical stuff. Along with a bit of WD-40, you're amazed at how well they can shine things up sometimes. So a little bit there, just there, that's it. You'll know you hit dirt because the fluid liquid, well, the colour just changes. That's a bit cleaner, that is. So you can just see any bits and stuff. That. Feel a bit there, it's not too bad. Bit more WD. Well, I'm at it. I've got some there. Slightly more coarse. So I'm just going to give that a little try for this little bit here. Yeah, that's doing it. It's just a little bit more coarse than the green bit, the green one. It's doing much better, that is. I'll run down it with this one, get it run down. I'll do it nicely. Yeah, I probably should start off with this side, yeah. All this bit of coarse scotchy. Right, good job there. That's nice, that's it come out really nice. Yeah, well, the Chinese did a brilliant paint job, don't they? Absolutely phenomenal paint job. Down. Oh, that's looking much nicer, that does. There we are. Much happier with that. Much happier with that. Yeah, so you can see bits like here, a little nick here and whatnot, but once you've got the worst of it off, you can work away from there. There we go. Oh, one of them days it's even been like that at work. You put a tool down and then next thing you know it just disappears before your eyes. It's been one of them days. There we go. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with that. It's mainly along this wall there where you're concerned and feel nice and smooth now, but that's still a bit here. Look at that, the scotchies. There we are, much nicer. The thing is, these things like these, jobs like these, they're very therapeutic. I will say that. Like I say, you know, if I paid a mate to do this for £6 an hour, if I put 2 hours into it, it's 120 quid just to do this. And just feeling down the rim now, just going along it, that bit of bead. Nice and smooth. There we go. Almost there, just this bit left now. I mean, honestly, that's probably what I'm trying to be. Like a shit version of James makes the reassembler. Or instead it's called the restorer. A bit more 11. That's it. So there now. Need it. Saved. There we go. Give it one quid there. Feels better. Just going it one last time. Feels good. Some bits here. Tree that's looking lovely now. Still some little bits here. That's looking quite nice, that is. Down there. While I'm at it, like I say again, I'm just feeling the smoothness of the bead. Make sure I feel the mix like that, but it generally feels quite nice, that does. Quite happy with that. There you go. I'm going to do is run around the other side as well, essentially doing the same thing. Before I do, I'll do this one last time with a bit of green instead. Slightly coarser, so you know, it's going to smoothen things out a little bit more. Keep the WD-40 going in there. Should be spongy. There we go. You see, again, not perfect. If I carried on doing it, I could get it really nice and shiny, but time is of the essence. So, I'm happy with that. Obviously, yes, I will be doing it on the side for anyone thinks that, but I'm just going to do this side for the video, no point me adding the other side because it's exactly the same. Same, the other valve's going to be replaced. I'll say straightforward enough video, half an hour, there you go, turned into half an hour video. But yeah, as I said, it was just mainly a video just to welcome and thank everyone that's come in. So again, anyone that's watched to the end. So anytime any videos come up, I'll get on the video, just throw them on the video, record them and just slap them on YouTube. Most of the time they're unedited footage. Some people like it, some people don't. But you know. Anyways, yeah, finish the other side off. I'll stop recording now, I'll be finishing the other side off. Get one more wipe down and that'll be the room done for today. As I said, I would like to wash the sides, but you gotta be careful because you don't want water getting in the bearings, so you don't want mud getting in the bearings, so I'm just trying to keep away from them at the minute. But yeah, nothing special, just cleaning a tyre. I mean, let me go there's before. Oh no, there's pretty much before. And there's after. Nice and shiny, nice and smooth. There's a few little dinks here and there, but I don't know many rims that aren't, so. But yeah, till the next one. And fingers crossed, everyone. She goes in for an MOT soon, and I always dread when the swamp dog goes in for an MOT because, yeah, she's a swamp donkey. She gets very muddy and very beaten. And she's heavily serviced to keep on top of all that. But yeah, till the next one.